Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as the Netherlands. Now, it's been a couple of days since the last video, so I've been able to catch up on some comments, and I want to thank everyone who gave their advice about the trade routes. Of course, half of it was totally contradictory. Half of the people were like, what are you doing in Bordeaux? And half the people were like, well, of course he's got to be in Bordeaux, and so on and so forth. But there were a few really good points to be made. One, I no longer need a merchant in London, because I do have land in the London node. I have Meath over here. And so that means I can send ships here without needing a merchant, right? And having a merchant would give me an extra 5 trade power or something like that, but that's not particularly significant, so that's fine. The other thing is, of course, I don't need a merchant in Antwerp. Sometimes you might be able to get more from like getting the extra 10% collection boost from having a merchant here, but I don't think that's going to be the case here. A lot of people made a really good point about sending a merchant to Lubeck, and I love that idea, except that apparently I misclicked and I'm doing collect trade instead of transfer trade. We're going to have to correct that. Right now, it doesn't actually matter because I have no trade influence whatsoever because I'm 84% overextended. So no matter what I do, I'm going to have 0 trade power anywhere, but obviously I've got to correct that. So yeah. So we're going to have a trader in Lubeck sending trade over here. We would ideally like to also have some ships in patrolling the London trade node just to pull more things out of it. It's got nowhere to go but here, so that's going to be fine. We're going to have one merchant in the Western trade node. And the idea, okay, so the thing with Bordeaux and Seville, because I was collecting trade here, which is a definite possibility. You can't transfer trade out of it, but you could collect trade here and then transferring trade out of Bordeaux. The idea was to sort of starve Castile, right? To take money away from them. Well, the other way of doing it, instead of actually fighting these trade nodes, is just not let the trade get there in the first place. From the south, they're not really getting much from the Safi trade node, for example. There's not a whole lot going on there, so that's good. From the east, they're getting potentially some from Tunis, but not much. Most of it's going up to Genoa. Now, in Genoa, a lot of it is going to Seville, but I can compete in Genoa just fine. So we're gonna do that as soon as we get a diplomat again. So, right, plan A, or B or C, I don't know where I am right now, is I've got to get Aragon to like me enough so that I can vassalize them. That is, before I go to war with Castile, that has to happen. So hopefully we can get a good timing on that. We are also trying to annex here, and we're sucking up to Connaught so that we can annex them at some point, just to, no, wait. We're at 200%. We're fine. We don't have a diplomat. I don't know if I want to tie up another diplomat doing that, though. You know what? Return home. We are mostly done integrating, which is good. But return home because I'm going to go and ask for some access rights over here so we can actually patrol Genoa. Let me go and bring this down a tick. Now, fleet-wise, we've got our big giant fleet here that also has our transports that going down to Sierra Leone to pick up some troops. Now, I have noticed that Fouta Jalon and Bouré have massively high revolt risks, and that's going to stay even once we finish coring that. So I am going to have to leave a handful of troops behind. Now, I don't think the tech group of those rebels is going to be particularly high. You can just keep exploring, that's fine. Queue up some stuff with shift. You have arrived in Normandy. What are you? Oh, you're one of my trade people because I'm looking to rearrange my trade momentarily. Okay, you there, you are properly transferring trade power. Excellent. Not that you have much to transfer right now. We're going to wait for our diplomat to arrive home. Thank you very much. We're going to go to Aragon. We're going to ask you for fleet basing rights. That would be lovely. Thank you very much. And we're going to keep sucking up to you. We'll do a few things, whatever we can to improve relations, which I think if we do military access is a possibility. There's a few different things we can do to suck up to them that should, I think, help. We're just trying to get to the 190. We're same religion and same dynasty, actually. Really? On death. So you're 71. On death. Home. That's not like me or something, is it? No, I'm Willem. Alright, so he's got a legit heir. It is interesting, though, that it's of the correct dynasty. Things can happen. Okay. Trade fleets. Yes, you have arrived. Now, again, you won't be able to do much. Also, yeah, see, I misclicked there. He's collecting from trade. So we're going to have to go and correct that. I've asked for the range. Now I find that it doesn't update right. Did I not ask for it? Did they not say yes? Because it certainly tells me that I'm out of range here. And that's what I keep getting confused at, but I think it just takes a little while to update. I think it's a display bug. I don't know. We'll see if we can control Genoa and send more trade north. Okay, you're home from Aragon. Fantastic. Ah, there we go. See? Now it's fine. Look. Now the trade range is fine. So I kept thinking, like, I knew that at some point they made it so that the fleet basing rights no longer extend colonial range, which was certainly a blow. And it extended trade range, so you can send merchants further away. But it keeps looking like it doesn't actually affect your supply range, but clearly it does, so that's just an annoying kind of a glitch. We are moving some troops to be on the Castilian border, but we're not ready to engage right now. Our economy is doing a little bit better. Some people pointed out that you can bring the colonial maintenance down and have a pretty decent time. I'm going to bring the fleet maintenance up as soon as, well, still a little bit silly, but we're about to finish scoring, so our overextension will go down. So that'll be okay. So as an example, over here in Genoa, where we're trying to trade, if we sort by current trade power and we find ourselves, we're going to be quite low. Did I miss it? No, there I am. Right, because I have no territory and I have no ships here, so I'm going to be at the bottom. But look at this modifier, negative 61%. And that's because we have an 84% overextension penalty. So no matter how many ships we're going to send here, we're just not going to get a lot done. There we go. Bambuk has been cored. And random skirmish over there. Cancelled rights. And our merchant is back. Good. Okay, so which means we can actually put him successfully. And isn't the one in Lubeck, like, doing the wrong thing too? Yeah, he's collecting from trade. Recall, we want you to transfer trade to Antwerp. Transfer trade power. You, who has no job, go and do that. Clicks and clicks. Meanwhile, second trade fleet. You are going to protect trade in... Oh, we have to wait for our guy to be in Lubeck before we can send you there. Armies in Quito. Bourret is cored. Nice. You're there. You have arrived in Sierra Leone. Isn't there... We've got that army, which has to be there to protect. There's actually a few too many, but I guess that's okay. You've returned home from Lubeck, so let's send you back to Lubeck and actually have you transfer trade power. Boom. All right, get there. I think I can send the fleet already, though. No, I'm wrong. And I know the morale's not up, but that's okay. It's going to kick back in soon. Meanwhile, if we are going to go to war with Castile... Okay, good. I have moved some troops, so I'm going to move them over to St. Lucia. And actually, I can't remember. Did I start building some troops in between here? No, I didn't. Okay. I think part of the plan will be to get... to hire some more troops right now. Probably some mercs when we go to war, but not quite yet. Because we really want to have Aragon vassalized before that happens. Hey, we don't have a royal marriage. What? Get that going. Yay. Alright, canceled that. We will also ask you for military access, which I think might improve relations. It might just be the other way around. We'll find out. Traveling to Western Europe. So you... I would take the prestige hit. Thank you very much. You go to Lubeck. All right. What's our overextension now? Is it 20%? It's 20%. So, if we take a look now, once our ships get there, so now instead of negative whatever 60 it was, we're plus 7.5, which isn't super strong, but our ships start to do a lot. We are now suddenly the third biggest power in Lubeck and pulling some trade to our node, adding the value there. And I forgot to check how much trade income we were doing. I think it actually may have been around 10. And now we're making more, so we're making 5 more per month, which is pretty significant. You've returned home, so we're getting there. Same dynasty, same religion, royal marriage. Excellent. And yeah, we'll go and ask for that when we can on the 8th. Just, I mean, for the heck of it, it's not going to tie up an extra relation because we already have relations with these guys. Yeah, you've accepted. Yeah, it makes us like them more. It's not the other way around. But that's fine. We can give them some subsidies or a gift of money or something. Actually, I think we'll have to get above 190. What? Not true. Do we have an alliance? Maybe we should have an alliance, since that's the single biggest thing. That is the goal, to get... Yeah, actually, that's going to be more than enough. And who are your enemies? You're rivaling Mantua, Tripoli, and Algiers. And what's our setup? We could probably trash one of these. Well, I don't think we'll need it. But we could get another, what, plus 25, I think, if we happen to rival the same people. Tell you what, let's do it. I don't need a rival in the Ottomans. Yeah, it cost me 10 to remove it, but that's okay. And so we are going to rival, I suppose, Algiers. They're vaguely closer. Boom. Just in case. Switzerland canceled. All right, that's fine. You have returned home, but we still have to wait until the 10th. Yeah, if we can get up to 190, we'll have another vassal. What? Why? Because of the rivalry? Why did that happen? Hear ye, let loose Pantalone, Harlequin, and all the other stock characters of the traditional Commedia dell'arte, and your unsuspecting population watching there, entertained by the antics. Okay, so we can have this go off. Costs us 10 power, which isn't much, 83 ducats, which is a little more, for plus 1 prestige per year. Well, we don't necessarily need it, or just lose 5 prestige. We're doing fine prestige-wise, and we're going to do some wars and win some battles, so we should be in good shape there. Offer alliance. Boom. Excellent. Wonderful. And yeah, we do need a little bit more, which we will get from the enemy of enemy, not to mention improving the relations. So we're going to hit that perfectly fine. And, I mean, ideally, we're going to start this war right as we lose the last of our overextension. Trade dispute. Fez, yeah. So speaking of rivals, so I'm rivaling France and Castile. I should be embargoing Castile. I'm not. Am I embargoing Portugal? No, which is good, because I shouldn't be. Am I embargoing France? No, and I should be. Because embargoing costs trade power, unless they're your rival, in which case it does not. So embargo Castile. They're probably embargoing me. Although, it means losing the trade dispute against them. Still, I should have a colonial CB against them, right? Yeah, which is fine. That's all I need. Good. And I suppose we'll throw an embargo at France. Just to weaken them a little. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make, because we're not actually competing over the same trade nodes. But, you know, I might as well. 10 of 4. So amazing. Okay, Mazovia. Boom, boom, boom. Just waiting for a diplomat to come home. So, I mean, it's all prep. It's all, like, calm before the storm sort of stuff here. Alright. We can royal marriage into France. You know, this is really interesting. We could, yeah, well, we can't afford the relationships, but we actually could partner up with France at this point, which might not be the worst idea ever, assuming we weren't overloaded. So right now we'll just issue an embargo, and that'll be okay. Want a random battle. It doesn't really matter too terribly much. Right now my maintenance is not all the way up. And it probably should be. Didn't I have... Oh, this fleet is on patrol. That's right. No, just dock. We want you to all join together. And what we're going to do, as soon as these guys arrive, is... Okay, safely arrive. We're going to go and split off, say, all the cannons, 1, 2, 3, 4... infantry, and we're going to leave that behind. That's going to be what we patrol, that what we deal with rebels here. That should be okay. The rest of these guys are going to get on the ship. We're going to merge this fleet together. We're going to depart, and we're going to head for potentially Navarra. I'm a little worried about my troops getting like ambushed there, though. You know what? We'll head to Normandy. It'll be a little bit safer. Meanwhile, getting very close. We have more than enough room to continue improving relations. So the idea, of course, is to go to war against Castile and then force them to return all these cores to Aragon, who will be our vassal. Meanwhile, we're going to try to keep control over some cardinals, because we're still doing the Catholic thing for now. I have decided I will switch to Reformed at some point, even if it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You know, our king just decides that, hey, this is the thing we're going to do, and we're going to do it just for the huge trade power benefits. We're going to hopefully wait until we get the event for it, and it may require some conversions of Reformed provinces back to Catholic if we're having a little bit too much chaos while we wait, but other than that, we're okay. So that patrol is going fine. So we are now shifting 5 gold to our node, where we have majority. Not all of it, because we don't actually have anyone patrolling this node itself, which we may want to do to increase the power. But for now, I think it just makes more sense to suck more stuff our way. We could do some buildings. Hey, we got some conversions. And let's do some more. Let's actually do these Sunni. Actually, the rebellion risk is already high enough there. Let's do Co. New commandant. All right. So right now, morale of armies. Oh, commandant is the discipline guy, which is really good. And we're actually a little bit low. Why? We have too many leaders. One too many leaders. Is anyone would like to pitch? Well, he's our... Oh, we can probably move these guys to the front. He's our only admiral guy right now, but he's really bad. I guess we'll keep him, but I will be bringing these ships home. My ship maintenance is turned up, right? Yes. Army maintenance, not quite, but that's fine. We're not going to war yet. Oh, increased administrative efforts are gone. All right. Grain! Okay, fine. Actually, I'm probably declaring war as soon as I get the vassals. So let's go ahead and crank up our army maintenance at this point. And our manpower is almost maxed out, which is lovely. Okay. Why are you at war? What? What? I can't vassalize them right now because they're at war. I guess I have to wait. Oh, son of a bitch. At least you're winning. Okay, you're only at war against Naples. And Naples is at war against Castile, Portugal, Aragon, and France. Oh, they're on the same side. That's really awkward. Okay. Oh, man. Castile's army is over here and everything. I want to go to war right now while Castile is away. Still, as soon as peace breaks out, their troops will still be stuck over here for a little while. Which will mean I might be able to catch them while they're going to be coming back from exile. And maybe separated. That's over here, which is more than fine. We've arrived in Normandy. Won that battle, which was irrelevant. We gain a corps on Meath over here. Great. Since they're over here, they're probably going to be coming from the west, or from the east. Let's go and sit in Dauphiné for a little while. And this stack of 7 can move down to Loire and wait there. That'll be fine. Heavies in there, and then I have these guys who are coming from overseas, and we'll dock there. So I have a total of 20 heavy ships. Actually, I guess I can just pull up the naval thing, and we can do some comparisons, because this is going to be pretty important for the upcoming war. Navies. So Castile, you have 15 heavies, 27 lights. Portugal, because I believe they're allied, 6 heavies, 15 lights. Whereas I have 20 heavies and 39 lights. But I could build more, and I think what I should do is build another set of heavies. Spend, like, all the money I have. Because we want to win one big definitive naval battle and then just blockade the crap out of them for the rest of the game. We lost some claims. Lost CB against France. That's okay. I'm not planning to go to war with France right now anyway. So I need to know when this nation is no longer at war. What? There was a time limit? Okay, I can still attack Castile. Sure, I'll still take it for the free 5 prestige. That was really weird. Why did it reset like that? There we go, peace. Oh, I had to attack them while they were in a war. That's right, that was the mission. But I still basically have it. Meanwhile, offer vassalization. Send. Excellent. So, Castile is still there. Their ships might be, like, all spread out and separated. You're damaged, but you know what? Oh, okay, how do I want to position myself here? Let's think about this. Where's their fleet? A little bit there, a little bit here. You just pieced out as well, so you might be distracted. You might be a little exhausted. I think they've got lots of manpower, though. What's their actual army size? Castile. 44,000 currently in the field and 50,000 manpower, which is certainly a lot. I just spent all my money building ships. I'm actually going to kickstart this off with a loan. I know it's crazy, but what I want to do is right away recruit a handful of extra mercenaries right at the beginning of the war. We're going to, like, just throw money at the problem. It works in real life. It works in the game. Okay. And with that, well, I guess we have to wait 24 days, regardless. Safely arrived in Normandy. Yes. Vassal. You guys merge up. You've got that. And, well, I guess stay there until you repair it. And what we're going to do is put a cut in here, I think. Oh, yeah. Good. Good. Anything else I need to do before we go? Light trade fleet. Yeah, I guess we're going to recall... You know what? We're going to recall all our trade fleets. I know that's going to kill our economy a little bit. But we're going to get everyone... You know what? Just for the sake of speediness. I should have them all meet in Navarro. Actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to detach the damaged ones, take all the healthy ones, and have them meet up in the Straits of Gibraltar. That's what we're going to do. Everyone park in the Straits. This light fleet should get there really fast. It'll probably beat the heavies, actually, because they're super speedy. So we'll be positioned there. Let's let time go by. We're going to make sure that we're not kind of caught out too early. It would be nice to, like, catch ships, though. Like, declare war at exactly the right time. Okay, that seems good. We've arrived at the Straits, which is nice. We can't assign the leader from here. No, we have to actually be in dock. Ah, see? This navy. Where's the rest of my navy? Here. Yeah, we're not going to be able to catch them out. Okay, instead of merging there, let's just meet at the sort of halfway point. Get together as quickly as possible and in time for the start of the war. I just don't want to lose my light fleet, right? Obviously. Although it'd be nice if I could bait them out to attack the light fleet while the heavies were showing up. So you're there. What are you? Oh, you're fully repaired, so go ahead and join up at the front. Oh, those are my mercs. We'll have the others jump in over there. This is going to work great. Everyone attached to unit. Let's go and get our ruler. And not great, but not bad. I wonder if I should get my my heir. Not bad. I mean, we risk losing them, of course, but I think in the end we're going to appreciate having the extra generals around we don't have to pay maintenance for. All right, guys, I'm going to put a cut in here. In the next episode, it's war against Castile. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.